Yeah. We're gonna do the bad ending. Or we're gonna try. Oh no!
No!
I'll just go ahead and tweet it.
I was trying to remember! I'm trying to remember, but I forgot!
It's okay. It's not a big deal. Let's see, what's it called? 2064.
2054. 2066. You're going a few years ahead, Mom.
I know. I guess bad ending? I think it results in a bad ending. The music stopped all of a sudden.
2065.
I guess it's this. I don't know which one it is. What? Integral? What's that?
What's integral?
2064 AD. The world
oh, the intro is playing.
Constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic
let me open my tea.
Modification allows the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day.
Alright, it's gonna repeat this once we start the game.
Connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology.
Alright. It's a ghost. Oh, it's time to do this.
Yeah.
Ah, it's so bright.
Oh, I need to turn up the game also. Just give me 1 sec.
Okay. I'll just think while you're doing it.
Alright, you... you go think. Whoops, it's too much. I tested the audio to see how loud I could make it and it not overpower my voice, and it's just so loud in my ears. I must just be super sensitive or something. What are all these wires? I really need to organize my my cables. We keep replacing computer parts and my cables keep getting
What are not all those wires?
exposed. Alright. This time for reals, we're starting.
Why didn't I remember to be so bright at the start?
Oh, I know. I hate the intro with the numbers. It's blinding.
I don't want to go one.
We're gonna start a new game. And the intro has voice acting.
Okay. Did you set your iPad to
uh-oh. I didn't.
2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allows the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play.
Do you see it okay? Is the microphone in the way?
Machine technology.
Yeah, I see it alright.
Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets.
Even if I didn't, I wouldn't find any problem.
However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them.
Like, I'll never know whenever someone's talking
now
or not.
commonplace thanks to parallax.
Yeah.
Leading humans to a place where we can never come
So,
back.
like,
Losing the survival skills that we have relied
I'll
on.
just try to keep silent. Although I may act like I'm reading it.
Organizational managers
Because
are
I'm used to it.
compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that
See, that's the guy that I thought we
It's
saw in that
Elvis.
screenshot.
It's Elvis Presley. Does Elvis have that haircut?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so that's Elvis Presley.
Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further.
Is that an apartment or something?
And with this,
Yeah, I think it's an apartment building.
humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Yay!
We get to be mean to it.
No!
To them.
Well, guess we're doing that. Ah!
I'm gonna make my pronouns something really weird. It lets you make up your own pronouns. I'm gonna call myself a bear.
What? You're gonna call yourself a bear? You can do that.
Yeah. They'll refer to me as bear instead of like he or she.
Bear is a person.
Will be bear cat.
Bear cat is a person. Bear cat worm. Home.
Home sweet home. Okay, maybe not so sweet.
Why?
Do you want to read these or no?
I don't know. You want me to?
You can if you want.
Okay. Just let me know whenever they're talking, alright?
There won't be talking for a while.
Okay. Musty might be a better descriptor. What does musty mean? I know mustard.
Like mustard. I mean, I guess it's kind of like mustard. Just imagine the air being filled with the smell of mustard.
Is that a giant strawberry right next to the window?
No.
What is it? It looks like a strawberry. This plant is in pretty bad shape. It's starting to look like a strawberry.
It's the pot.
No, it's a strawberry!
It's a pot and the greenery.
I'm calling it a strawberry, okay? You take a sip of the very, very stale coffee. Letters F and K seem clear as day. It's really gross. Almost as gross as the rotten strawberry at the window. Your ID. Cool, we have an identification. Yay. Small plastic ID card with your name, picture, and stats. Can we look at the...
Can we look at what?
Can we look at the ID?
Oh no, it doesn't show any details to the items.
I see.
Just descriptions.
Well, that's not fair. Good old Lappy. That's a laptop. Then again, you can also call it Lappy.
Yeah.
May not be the most powerful, or the fastest, or have the best screen, but it works. It's like one of those very, very old Windows laptops. Or like Mac
Yeah.
laptops. Looking pretty hot there, Lappy. Like, literally hot. Overheating, as usual.
It's not even on and it's overheating.
At some point, it's gonna burn this whole place down. Is that a dumbbell?
No.
It looks like a dumbbell. A pair of GX Ultra Beats headphones, the ultimate in budget audio. You better try them out so you can start crafting a review. Smart headphones are enjoying your voice in high definition. Wait, it can listen to you?
Yeah, you can listen to all kinds of things with it.
So does this mean if I scream? So does this mean if I scream at it, it will be okay?
Yes.
Ah!
Oh.
Insert loudest scream you can find here. Alright, these are those GX Ultra Beats you have to do a product review on. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. The video screen on the front says, mustard, half full, spoiled milk, 10 days past expiration dates.
You can take the spoiled milk and like put it on things.
Since we're gonna be mean to the robot, let's spill it on a robot.
Okay.
You You open up the fridge to see a bottle of mustard in a bottle! Okay, anyway, carton of spoiled milk, which is developed in odor.
Yeah, you can have mustard in a bottle.
Okay. I think I'm just imagining it in a jar, not a bottle.
Yeah.
Maybe the spoiled milk is one more good day on it. Maybe.
Take it.
Take it. Yay. Now we have really stinky spoiled milk in our bag. In our, like, pockets.
I just remembered one way I got a game over when I was playing through the whole game last week. I shot a stun gun at a Christmas tree and I got a game over. Alright, let's listen to this paper.
Wait, did it say those dang headphones?
Yeah.
Pages blank! All of it! Useless! Those dang headphones! You can hear the sink gurgling in high def!
Gross.
Why would we want to listen to that? Those dang headphones. The headphones detect that you're laying down and begin to play some soothing ocean sound effects. Cool. So are you just gonna listen to everything? Let's listen to the strawberry next to the window.
Okay.
That should be enough testing for the headphones review. Your accountability remains intact right away. Stink. No, don't listen. It's not a good vibe. Why?
Because the plant's dying.
But the plant's a strawberry! It's a rotten strawberry!
Here, let's give it something to drink.
No! Clearly, water from the sink isn't an option right now. But this gross spoiled milk is definitely not a nutritious alternative.
Turn it on. There we go. We did it!
Yay, we're smart now! Labby's a relic. A bit of a relic. Is that a fancy L?
I don't know. I'll click on it in a sec.
You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed.
It's a J, a fancy J.
Okay, it's a fancy J. I confuse it with the fancy L.
Let's just go back.
We can't go back.
Let's...
It's YouTube. Alright, time to get work out of the way. Let's do this.
Oh, it went on its own. Selling your soul. Bit by bit.
Character by character. Finished. Now to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review at GX Ultra Beats your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed.
Time for bread.
Or you could read some OK Today and catch up on some news. On quote-unquote news. Pretty sleep.
Okay Today might actually be voiced. Oh wait, no, it's just this one I think that's voiced.
Charlie, no.
Let's not. I don't know if the how much knowledge we have has any weight on the outcome. So let's be dumb.
Let's become dummies and go to sleep.
We're gonna be a dumb bear cat.
Yeah, bear cat worm. At least from my perspective. Oh my gosh. Oh no. A thing has broken into our home.
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Yeah, this one's voiced.
Okay.
honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient.
They're so cute.
I know.
Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
We can change their color. Yeah, it's like an Easter egg. If we use our name to be something specific, the color will change.
So if we name ourselves Purple.
No. Yeah, it has to be a name that they have. I think purple is one of the colors.
What if you just name yourself the name of the robot?
I think that does do something.
How'd you get in here?
Just say, what the hecky?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands.
So
So I
small.
reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
Isaac.
Once
By
that
the
was done,
sack.
I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my microactuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
Thanks.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
A snack. What have you done?
Forget all that. Tell me why you're here or I'm calling the cops.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
Wait, why are they so small?
They do look small, don't they? You know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen him in over a year!
I don't really know. That's
Oh my
why
God.
I'm here.
Them saying I don't really know just like
Not
shook
quite
the
my only
screen.
hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
What makes you believe that?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me,
Get out!
and the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Why should I get involved? I haven't seen him in forever.
I took into account that you might not want to help me out of the goodness of your heart, as they say. But considering your recent slump in published articles and the lack of liquid assets in your bank accounts, I figured you would jump at the chance to be first on the scene of the violent disappearance of a prominent parallax researcher right in the heart of Neo-SF. Am I wrong? Maybe you store your cash under that ratty mattress in the corner.
Mattress in the corner.
Point.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Who are you anyway?
Who are you? You're blue.
Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Turing, yay!
Yeah.
I
Yay!
know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
How different? So chatty. What makes you so special?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
For Turing being a robot, they sure are expressive.
I know.
That's what I like about Turing.
How would you know?
One way or the other.
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
I think we're getting too philosophical.
You're right.
Shut up, Turing.
They went after Hayden.
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Let's get started.
Time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
Bobblehead.
Okay, Bobblehead. Oh, hell. There better be a story.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much.
My head does not
In
bobble.
addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation. I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you.
That face is so funny.
I know. That's Turing being snarky.
I hope you
Snark.
are, for Hayden's sake.
Why not go to the police?
No, we can't.
No.
One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this. My calculations show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite the challenge to public trust as well
What?
as the weakening of the
I'll tell you
government
this,
policies, is still a possibility to consider.
I was about to say, why don't we start a TikTok?
What?
And like Turing dancing TikToks.
If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease.
We'll become
Let's
TikTok
just do ourselves
stars.
For now, please.
Oh, we'll be called Chur Talk.
I'll lead the way. Why'd my door open?
Wait, we'll be called Shut Up, Turing.
Turing the stupid dancing robot.
That's strange.
What?
Well, the door for our
Shut
home
up,
seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
You might have misheard.
You were busy running.
Maybe. But I find it unlikely. Audio sensors are more sensitive than a human's ear, and I heard Hayden's voice clearly as I made my tactical retreat. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Before we go any further, I feel I need to clear the air between us. Events have been proceeding faster than I am capable of processing them, and I may have been overly critical of you in our previous conversations. I have put you in an unexpected situation, and it was tactless of me to question your motivation.
Is that dynamite on the wall?
It looks like dynamite.
Let's strive to
The
have
floor
a
is rigged to
harmonious
explode.
relationship from now
This
on.
place is rigged to explode.
Whatever. Aw.
Where's
This
my
is sad.
thing?
Huh? No!
Alright, fine.
We should use the automaton since it's a robot.
Okay, want me to go get it real quick?
Sure.
Okay. Or we'll just sit here. Alright. Got the automaton.
Alright.
I'm not gonna make it the time one. That's too loud.
There.
Oh, a lucky break. It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
You made your point about the door. Let's just...
Are you sure he was actually kidnapped
I
Turing?
do not make a habit of entering people's homes in the middle of the night without permission for no reason.
Are you sure about that?
Breaking and entering is just not a sustainable hobby. So yes, I am quite certain.
What is
I
that on
saw
the
it
floor?
happen myself.
I think they're parts. Machine parts.
It looks like a toy.
I should have stayed and tried to protect him. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
And are those harps outside the window?
Harps. It's the bridge.
Okay, it's the London Bridge.
No, not
We
London.
went to the nearest London Bridge.
We're in San Francisco.
No, we're in London!
It's the Golden Gate.
We're in London! I know the London Bridge when I see it!
Okay.
Even though I've never actually been to London!
Alright. Are you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it
Silly.
must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
It would be fun to see you try.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people.
How do you know
The
that?
social contract as a user
Sure about that, Turing?
is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Shows how much you know. Glad we're clear. Click, please.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But
What's done is done.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
So do you have to only be mean to Turing, or
I don't know,
or
but
can
we're
you
going to.
or can you accidentally be nice to it from time to time?
I don't know. I'm sure you can be nice to it. Just as long as you're not too nice all the time.
Alright. If I were you, I'd be too nice. Turing's just so cute. Reminds me too much of Scout.
I know.
I swear we're in London.
I think I see something under those reference
I know the
books.
London Bridge.
It's not the London Bridge.
I would look up the London Bridge and show you a picture of it if I could.
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. The memory card slot is empty. It seems to be a match for the memory card you discovered.
What are you doing? You're just moving the thing around.
Just waiting for them to stop talking.
Wait, where'd our spoiled milk go?
Oh, I can only use it on certain things. I can't use it on everything.
No!
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
I meant to use it on Turing, too.
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
Okay, it says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat. Does that ring any digital bells?
Digital!
I guess we'll have to go ask. Says here that we're going to meet at a
that
club
smile
called
Turing made
Stardust,
earlier is really
located
cute.
in the Castro
The
district.
what?
It's like the smile that
Oh.
Turing made earlier was cute.
Yeah.
I'll mark it on your city map.
Don't, please.
That one just makes them look nervous.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
What? My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you.
Oh,
For
really?
example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
No, it's not!
Their face is about to change funny.
No,
Whatever.
Let's just get this crap over with!
Welcome to the first time you set up a new relationship with Organizational Manager, running the latest build of Proactive Live Intelligence.
It went from
Processing
cute to like a stupid frog face.
A frog face.
I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life.
Like,
with
I don't know
your
what I'm
new
thinking
log.
about.
We might not actually do our pronouns, because I think it asks to do our pronouns and we tell Turing to shut up.
If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online
Shut up,
FAQ
Turing.
and
Our
set up
pronouns are
logs,
private.
or contact our support department directly. First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Ribbit, ribbit. Cut the crap, Turing.
We need to go! No! Since we're gonna try to be mean, guess we have to. I'm gonna regret
I
We're
think
gonna
your
regret
name
this.
as Cut the Crap, Turing.
Okay.
Well, that went smoothly.
Okay, I'll enter my name.
No, I wanted it to be because the crap Turing. We need to go.
I'm not sure I even can put that. It's too long. It has to be 10.
Alright, what should our name be?
Oh, we can do Stygian or
Let's do stupid.
stupid.
Let's come up with the stupidest name in the history of stupidest names.
And stupid is what you came up with?
I'm just saying, let's come up with the stupidest name in the history of stupid names.
Let's do this.
Okay, that's the name.
Do you wish to keep this name?
You wish to keep this name? Yes.
Thank you. I have input your name. Tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech.
Okay, this is where I can
More options.
see. I can make custom.
All right.
Zir. I don't know if these are real. I've never
Custom
heard of them.
pronouns.
Please enter your pronouns.
Why? All right. Bear, cat.
I
Right?
don't. I can't do bear, cat, berry.
Berry. Hot.
Catty.
All right, catty. So what should we put? We put berry, catty. What else should we put? Y-E.
Doggy.
Doggy. Doggy.
Doggy.
Doggy.
Okay, doggy's one of our pronouns.
Doge.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Doggy.
Yay.
Done. And one more. Yanni.
Yes, Yanni. It's
Is it N-N-Y or?
It's N-N-I. I remember from memory. Donkey's Yanni.
Should it be is or are?
There he is or where you are.
There's two of us.
Here's how your pronouns look in action.
Stupid.
I went with Caddy. Barry bought Doggy. See?
Rod. I think the Hassie was Yanni. Very are a good friend.
You should at least make the rest of the sentence make sense if you're gonna use plural pronouns.
Very are a good friend.
Look right?
Wait, was that like voice or something?
No, it wasn't voiced.
Okay.
Oh, we should have read them out loud, did we? Did we read the whole thing? That's right.
I think it'll.
Input your pronouns.
Okay. Input your pronouns as Mary / Caddy / Stony / Yanni.
It doesn't really use our pronouns very often.
Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in
Preferred
restaurant
diet.
recommendations?
What?
In a restaurant recommendations. All right.
Robots.
Gluten free.
God damn it, Turing.
Oh my god! God
Diet
damn
set as goddamn it, Turing.
Are you sure?
Gosh
Gosh dang it!
That's correct.
Thank you for confirming.
Thank you.
I have obtained your physical
Obtained
location
your-
from GPS
Location
and
from
will load local
GPS.
data into my memory as it becomes available. Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy,
submitted profile.
or restart setup to enter it again. In review,
Name is stupid. Pronouns are Barry / Caddy / Doggy
does that
/
sound
Yanni.
right?
Your diet is God dang it, Turing! Does that sound right?
Correct.
Yes.
Thank you.
Stupid! Yay!
That was relatively
Turing's back
painless.
to being cute.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Near SF.
That
The meeting
face.
with Tomcat isn't
They look
until later
nervous.
this evening. Perhaps we should head
I
back to
swear
your
this will
apartment
do.
for now.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm
Imagine
sure we
Twinkle
can find
Twinkle Little
some
Star
common
with the planet
ground
any
while
moment.
getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together. thank you for escorting me here.
You're welcome.
You're not welcome. You're not welcome in my life.
Your home.
Wait, let's. The game does not autosave. Save frequently.
Oh, is the chapter ending?
I guess that was short.
Yeah,
It was just an introduction.
It was the prologue.
Understandable. Cheaper one. That looks like a house.
It looks like
The one looks like half of a house.
it looks like half of Snoopy's house, his dog house.
Oh my!
You know your crossing.
Why is Turing so small?
I know, it looks funny.
I could just pick them up and just hug them like a doll.
You can't hug them. My what? Sometimes things just rattle out at you, and I have no idea.
Yeah, respond to it.
Ride me if you want, but I'm merely attempting to care for this living being you've been so callously neglecting. If I can continue without the insults,
No.
it's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave
Succulent.
this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in.
Well, we're gonna get the wasps
The
in
decorative plant
if
may
we
be
leave the
really
window
cute,
up.
but the
open
mildew in your
all the
drywall
time.
is flourishing.
Unless we have that like gate thingy that prevents bugs from entering. We have more important things to worry about. The plant's name's Wilty.
Its name is
I'll
Royalty.
keep an eye on it. Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the
Oh, I accidentally skipped the dialogue. Let's see if I can use.
We can use it.
Yuck! I don't have taste buds, and this makes me glad I don't.
This makes me glad I don't.
If you examine those headphones on the items menu of your Lips Type M mobile device, you will be able to play any kind of music you like.
Let's pour the spoiled milk into the sink. Let's make it more worse than it actually is. Oh wait, you can't possibly imagine the indescribable, inhumane horror you're about to unleash into. Why don't I pour it on Wilty?
Or the steak.
The steak. Why don't we pour the spoiled milk on Wilty/strawberry?
We tried.
Alright. Trying to kill it twice.
Yes.
We're trying to kill it 3 times. According to Turing, the story is only a rip-off of the something. Sekugate M14723B. Which isn't even half as good as the Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. Cheapskate landlords, Benoits!
Alright, let's go ahead and save and be done. I want to try to do like a chapter a night. They're not very long. I think there's 5 chapters. That must be what I saved it as.
Save game as
Can I?
hi.
Berry, catty, doggy, yeah. No!
YN! Yeah! Very catty doggy.
Alright, well that's gonna be it for tonight.